What's up, guys? Practice Nation, what up? Purpose Man, what up? Fellas, in this video, I want to share with you the best move that I ever made in my divorce. It was simply this. It was towards the end of the divorce, and the final draft of the divorce contract was just about done. And I was tight on cash, but I knew that I wanted to get a second opinion. So I did what I could to come up with an extra $300 for an hour's worth of time for this second opinion from another lawyer. This other lawyer that I met through the process, through the past few years, whom I wanted to hire at first in the beginning of the whole process, but I just didn't have the money to put down. And it was what it was. Because the way things ended up working out was perhaps in the best way possible. And so in any case, it was the best move because for that 1 hour, and actually an hour and a half, because he gave me extra time, man, he brought me so much peace of mind and clarity. And so basically, we went into his office, sat down on his beautiful large oval red wood table overlooking the skyline of the city, and man, I gave him a copy of the final draft of the divorce, and he served me a cup of coffee and water, and man, we just sat down and we looked through that thing one section at a time. And he pulled out a notepad and he would, write things down and explain things to me, and he would just go over with me, man. He was so fucking cool, bro. Cool, man. And like I said, I built a relationship with him before. I met him at like a meetup or something like that, like a Divorce for Men meetup. And in any case, what's cool about this lawyer is he went through a divorce himself, and he won his divorce by getting custody of his children and getting child support. So he's like one dude. He's like a freaking unicorn of men, right? In a world or a nation where, most men, it doesn't happen that way. And so in any case, let me tell you, that alone right there, fellas, the calmness, the peace, the clarity, having a second set of eyes look at your packet, giving you, just like giving you a different perspective, right? Different perspective just makes things a whole lot better. That alone right there is worth $300 for that hour and a half. And it was a time where I was tight with money. But let me tell you what the best piece of advice was that he gave me. Essentially, he helped me to get my kids one extra night in the whole custody split with the kids. So, in essence, if you're lucky, on average, men, the way the general schedule for men and their kids is 5 nights every 2 weeks. So you get your kids for 1 night a week, and then the following week 1 night a week, and then that weekend. So it could total up between 4 and 5 nights a week. And then you got to pay child support for the remaining days. And that's pretty much the average. And now I've heard some horror stories. Remember I told you I went to that meetup, Divorce for Men meetup. There's guys out there, dude. No wonder they're freaking, there's such a high suicide rate for divorced men. Bro, some guys out there only have their kids once a fucking month, man. Once a month. Crazy, man, crazy. And I was lucky, man. I was lucky because of the advice I got from this lawyer, this second opinion, which cost me $300 around. I was able to get my kids for 6 nights. 6 nights out of 14 days. So that's how they split it up. They split it up, they do the scheduling per 2 weeks, what you're gonna do every 2 weeks. And I was able to get it almost down the middle, a direct 50-50 split. Almost, but it's 1 day more than the average divorced man, to my understanding. So best move I ever made in my life, man, was paying that extra $300, even though I didn't have the freaking money, to get a second opinion from a second lawyer. Now, fellas, I know divorce is hard, man. Even though I have my kids 6 nights a week, bro, I remember still feeling those suicidal thoughts, man, that deep ass dark depression, you know, like. So because I brought that up, you know, I would say, man, it's part of it. It's part of it. That darkness is part of it. But you just gotta survive it, man. You just have to survive it and realize this. And I'm sure you've experienced this. No matter how dark it may feel, and you want a way out, you want to get out of it, right? In a not positive way. It always feels much better once you survive that thunderstorm and you're feeling high vibration. That's one thing I always try to remember during my low moments. I know that the high moments supersede beyond any low moments. The high moments, the good moments in life, and the potential we have in life is far greater than the shit we feel like we lost or don't have during our low moments in life. If that makes any sense, man. The darkness, yeah, sometimes we want a way out and it hurts and it sucks. Doesn't matter really. You have your kids once a month, 6 nights every 2 weeks. Fucking maybe you don't see your kids at all, man. That darkness could hit anybody at any time. Whether you're broke financially or rich financially, it really don't fucking matter. It hits everybody. But I think the number one key is to realize that when you're on your purpose, your potential is infinite. Your happiness is infinite. And one thing that I read today was that your happiness will come when you're able to serve others and make them happy. So, fellas, hope you enjoyed this video. If you're getting divorced, pay that extra money, get a second opinion, and hang in there. Hang in there. Good things are to come. You're created for happiness and to serve others and to help others become happy. Good luck, fellas.